Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boo. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
Yeah, I'm really on the grind. 247-365. And you know what it's like. 247-365. Hustling, really, man, I gotta get mine. 247 to the 365. So what you know about life? 24/7 to the 36.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound today, Cade Horton. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
So we're underway with some Father's Day baseball. The 0-1. On the ground to short, Swanson. And an easy out to start the game. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate now. That's ball one. Just underway here from Wrigley. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now. And even, nice stop on a slide. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
High fly ball down the left field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. Sanchez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. Swing and a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, the American League leader in RBIs this year.
Ball one.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Sanchez, the runner at first with two gone. In the dirt. And now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today's starter, Dylan Cease. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. It's a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Look out!
Time.
And it hit him.
Take first.
Batting first, third baseman, number 3.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swings through that one.
Ball 2.
The 2-2. And
Ball.
downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he popped it up. Barger gets there. He's under it. 1 away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Ball.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 on, 1 out. And look out.
That hit him.
That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Swanson digs in. Golden opportunity right here.
Yep.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On the move, heading back. And that will drop foul. Bases loaded. 1 away. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Safe. And they take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. That one fouled off. This one in the air, right field. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Two aboard, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Crow Armstrong at third. Corner on at first with 2 down. Next
Ball
offering
three.
upstairs. Miguel Amaya waiting to hit for the Cubs. This one in the air, center field. Varsho ranging back, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubbies out in front 2-0. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Here at Wrigley Field, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Ball 1.
Got him. One gone here.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it
Ball
properly.
3.
That's off the inside corner, and now 3-0. Went with the
Strike.
sweeper for the strike. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two down, nobody on. That's a strike.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. It's the Cubs 2 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Comes up empty.
Outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a
Ball.
slider misses down and away. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Amaya thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
Ha!
Deal one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. Double the lead off the bottom of the first.
Ha! Ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
No.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Man at first, one away. High fly ball, right field. Sanchez should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Right through there for a strike. Two and one now. In the air, right side. Sanchez moving under it. That is the inning. One hit, one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 2 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now a quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
Inside.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
No, that's a ball.
Jimenez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That
Ball.
one misses. 3-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To short, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1 so far. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And Captain Kirk goes deep. Third home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
No. That's
one way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That
Ball
misses,
3.
and the count's full. And that's
a ball.
inside.
Take your
And a good
base.
at-bat, ball 4.
Up next is
Did
the
miss
Blue
by
Jays.
much right
The
there.
right
Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher.
Runner on the go. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That
Ball
one
3.
off the mark. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Rips 1 to right. Makes the grab.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Hike.
Tied up here in the early going. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
The 1-2.
Inside.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
And a
No,
good eye
that's
there.
too high.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago.
No pain, no gain, no doubt. Work it out, 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 work it. Take the risk, watch your shit, keep it out.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Bregman.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and
Ball
they've been
1.
able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That clips the corner.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage
Ball,
later in this
go.
game.
And he gets
3.
Bregman. Now one away.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
No, that's down.
Let's go, Pete.
The 2-1. There's the strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And the 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 now. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
A
well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out, runner at second. Dansby Swanson stands in. Pickoff throw. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. One out, and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third. The relay to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores. It's 3-2. That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
That's a ball.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the third and final game of the series. Fought off foul. One now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Blue Jays 2. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at the friendly confines. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Well,
No,
these Jays
too low.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. One down.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
Ball.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, David Schneider.
So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Right side, Horner. Fires over to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Blue Jays 2.
I will be right by your side, and baby you can call me. You're the sun which makes my moon shine.
Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
B-Ride.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Well struck right field. That one carrying. And in one hops the wall. The relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Cubs.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Man at second.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Braden Fisher, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Rogers getting loose as well.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That
Ball.
one misses, and a count is 3-1. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So now, with one away and a man at second, now the left fielder picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
One out and a runner at second. Oh, that got him as
That
well.
hit him.
The third batter he's hit with a pitch. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Cease, done for the day. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher now for the Jays, Braden Fisher.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Ball.
Count, look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Too low.
That's too low. Ball 3. Two on, one out. And they're all
That's
loaded
up,
up.
ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1.
At the
Hurt
dish,
ball.
looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Close,
Ball,
but
no.
called a ball. And 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Just
No, that's
missed.
outside.
Swing and a ground ball. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. Relay.
He's safe.
Head for a slide, and he's safe. And they lead by 4.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. Now a 6-2 ball game. Here at Wrigley Field, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out looking. Jimenez not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge.
No.
In the air to left center, under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
Back to the top of the order now. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He's already homered here in this one. Kirk, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Here we go, Kate.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Dansby Swanson. A little bit
Ball
low.
1.
Ball 1.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Rolled slowly to first.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That misses. And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Schneider takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball one.
Pitch
Ball.
misses. Yeah, that's ball two. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That's out number two.
Next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Braden Fisher done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Now here's
Toronto,
Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And here is Carson Kelly, 1 for 2. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you have everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Ball, no.
Man at second.
Ball
Way
two.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two-0. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Kelly. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And the lead is up to 5. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder.
The left fielder, Tyler Austin.
And that one in the air center field. Varsho settles underneath it. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's 7-2. You're watching Cubs baseball on The Show Chicago. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
You make my heart beat like a bass drum. You make my soul sing like the morning sun. You make the earth shake like an earthquake. You make the world go round, baby. Yeah, ooh,
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new
Number
arm,
77.
Shelby Miller.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That's a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 12.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Huh.
The 0-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
That's a
The
ball.
Cubs bullpen with some action. Jacob Webb getting ready to go. Tayo also getting ready. Here's a 1-2. That one
That's a
just
ball.
misses. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Fastball for a strike. Guerrero stands at first with one out. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ball.
Let's go, Shelby.
Right through there. Got him. 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So digging in, Addison Barger.
Here we go, Shelby.
Ball. That's too low.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. Home run number 15 on the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 7-4.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Full count now.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
This one high in the air to left center. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Seiya Suzuki.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Foul ball. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Alex Bregman. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And the 0-1.
Inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's
Ball
off
2.
the mark. Now 2-2. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bregman off of first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
No. Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one not close. Full count now. Nico Horner on deck for the Cubs. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that'll
That's
load
the ball.
the bases.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here. Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
No.
He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Fouls away the first offering. Line drive to short and caught. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. They hold a 7-4 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Palencia.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Inside,
triple
ball
digits
2.
on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 2-1. And that
Ball.
one is inside. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
The Cubs leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter number 22, second baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Quick toss to first. Jimenez dives back in safely.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Up the middle. Flips it. 1 and 2nd. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 7, the Jays 4. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
High.
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
No.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brendan Little, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is down low. Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder.
Austin.
High.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. It's the Cubs 7, the Jays 4. Back here at Wrigley Field, we're at the top of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Phil Maton, the saves leader in the National League, is up and throwing. Thielbar, the lefty, warming up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Guerrero in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Kirk gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Palencia, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Well, that split caught a lot of his own. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Sanchez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that. Just off the outside part of the plate. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Daniel Palencia gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Phil Maton.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Varsho stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Home run number 20 on the year. And they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Miles Straw, opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Now the 0-1. Runner takes off. That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Number 11 now in the game as he takes
Now
over
playing
third.
base, number 11, Ben Howard. Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Suzuki.
Yep.
And it's strike 2.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
First
Ball.
pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Ball. No.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And that
Ball
is
4.
low for
Take your
ball
base.
4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the
Third
umpire.
baseman, number 3.
So a man aboard. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jimmy Garcia out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ball, no.
Bush off of first with 2 away. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Crow Armstrong wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Cubs leave 1 as they still lead by 1 at 7-6. We go to the 9th. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andre Jimenez.
Ball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Just missing there. 3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Second baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Late swing fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt to second. In there. He's safe. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
So the tying run at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Next offering is outside. Blue Jays down a run here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
That's outside. Ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted into year right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
Shorty, I stick like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big stick like 4 or 5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water. No daughter. Bite to the joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on me. S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym. Don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them. Let me stay my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. Our pace just came out the gate, and we still gon' hate. Say fake, see, make me fake.
Whoa, kid it. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Cause I got more.